Alright, how you doing, Final Wordians? My name is Leeboy. You're listening and watching Lee's Final Word, and guess what? I'm hoarse. Today been Comic-Con week for me, so I've been yelling, screaming.
Oh, hell no!
Alright, once again, my name is Leeboy. You're listening and watching Lee's Final Word. Today we're going to be dealing with Supergirl. Before we get into the video, let's drop them likes. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're new to the channel, thank you. Thank you very much. You've been following me on Comic-Con. Thank you very much. Keep checking out those videos. I got more for the week. But tonight, let's get into Supergirl. Spoilers will be in this, but not right now. I will let you know when the spoilers come up because a lot of you guys lately, I like your videos, man, but you're spoiling stuff for me. I apologize. I get carried away sometimes, but I apologize, but I will have spoilers for you. So when that part comes up, I'll let you know. But let's get into it. If you don't know nothing about last season, Supergirl is a TV show that is based on, I'm looking over here because my levels seem to be a little high. I don't know if I'm energetic or super loud, but Supergirl is based off of something that came on CBS. If you don't know the story, Supergirl moved from Channel 2 in New York City, but the network is CBS, and moved from CBS over to the CW. The scene that they had on CBS, it still carries weight over to now. But in this first episode, it goes to show you that you don't need to know anything about the first season to enjoy the episode, because in the first episode, and this is not a spoiler, if you've been following my videos, you would know, or following the internet, that Superman, Tyler Holsby chillin', is actually playing Superman. He's in the first 2 episodes, okay? So he's in it. So check it out on that. They're still doing the whole she needs him thing. That part I'm not feeling. Like, I thought that he was going to come on the show to compliment her. He didn't. He basically seemed like they tried to make him weak. I give it that. They tried to make him be weak, but come on, you can't make. How can you make Superman look weak? How? You can't do that. I think that's what they were thinking. Let's try to make Superman seem vulnerable and give Kara the attention. But how can you make Superman look weak? Think about that for a second. You gotta give him another weakness or something. It's hard to make Superman look weak, okay? But that's what they tried to do. Like at one time, and it's a point in the show where they're doing something that clearly he could have done by himself. He really didn't need her help on that point. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But okay, getting into it. Overall, the story seems slow. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. same way, was moving slow. But that's just the beginning. All shows when they start off beginning, unless you're the Flash, that you start off pretty slow. This season of Supergirl seems to me that the first episode is starting off slow. They're gonna pick it up the next episode. Like it's gonna definitely pick up next episode. This episode seems like more of the reason why it was slow is because they were introducing you to this world's version. They were introducing you, this damn computer, they were introducing you to this world's version of Superman. And I believe that's the reason why it was moving slow, that they had to dial it back a notch for you know, people that are watching the show for the first time. Remember, this is their transition period from CBS to CW, so they're trying to get you familiar with the characters. They're trying to get you to be familiarized with Superman. So they're trying to do a lot of familiarization. I'm not saying that again because I'm going to mess up. They're trying to do a lot of that to help you understand these characters better. And what better way to do it than having the Man of Steel catalyst through the whole episode? Alright? Is it something I would recommend for the average person to watch? Judging by this first episode, if it's something that you're going to be trying to keep up in your schedule, I say binge watch this show. Because if it's anything about this show, I feel that maybe once the season is over collectively, you might want to watch it that way. Is it something that you might want to watch every week? To each your own. You have to really actually go back and watch the first season to make that decision to actually watch this season to move forward. Now, what I will say is that when they move on over to the 4-night crossover, I think you want to be caught up for that, okay? You might want to be caught up for that by that time. Okay, I'm going to stop right here. Pause, see the hands. You need to stop right here and understand that right now is the spoilers. I warned you. Anyway, now we're going to get into the spoiler parts. A man has crash landed on Earth. They don't know who it is. From what I'm getting, this might be either a couple of people. 2 people, actually. Superboy. They might be introducing. Could be Superboy, or it could be they're like the cousins of the Kryptonians. I mean, I'm saying it wrong, but I know what I'm talking about. They're like the cousins of the Kryptonians. They're not really Kryptonians, but like the cousins of Kryptonians, but they also have powers like the Kryptonians. They come from another race, and I believe it's either Kal-El or something like that, or Mon-El or something. I believe it's him or it's Superboy. It's either one of the two, because when they tried to inject him to get his blood sample, the needle broke. And they're assuming and not saying that he's Kryptonian. It's very, very widely speculated that this guy that they're showing, he's not a Kryptonian. So I'm leaning more toward the other guy, more than Superboy. Anyway, the DEO, if you don't know what the DEO is, that's the company that they work for, is actually in a new headquarters. And it was just like, oh, so you didn't know that this was here? In this building here? So they're not doing the cave no more. I think they're going to get rid of that and move to this new building that looks like something out of Avengers. They talk about the relationship between Martian Manhunter and Superman, like they actually at one time were cool until got hold of some kryptonite, and Superman was like, get rid of it, and Martian Manhunter was like, no, I'm keeping it just in case you spaz out, and we can't have that. So Superman and Martian Manhunter, they're not seeing eye to eye, and they had friendship dealings back in the day. They were cool, they were boys, but now they're not so chill. Alright, moving on to the Easter eggs. The Easter eggs in this episode was something to behold. We have Miss Tessmacher, who was working as an assistant to Cat Grant at Catco. What's that about? We had Lex Luthor's sister. What's that about? Okay, Superman saves a couple, a family, I believe, and when he left after saving them, they were talking about, we need to leave here, we need to go back to Gotham. Oh yeah, they mentioned Gotham. Now we all know who runs Gotham, the goddamn Batman, okay? And next week, if you don't know, if I'm spoiling it for you right now, but if you're watching this, you're already spoiled. Metallo next week. That's why I said next week is probably going to pick up. So if you're still watching this video and you're up to this spoiler part, guess what? Metallo is coming next week. He's going to have the kryptonite in his chest. He's going to be fighting Superman and Supergirl. So that's next week. All right. Once again, my name is Leeboy. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel. But anyway, all right, my name is Leeboy. You're listening and watching Lee's Final Word. Forgive my voice. Hit them likes, hit the subscribe button. I thank you guys. 300 subscribers. Let's try to get 400, and I'll catch you guys next time.